got a phone call from work asking if I can come in and do a few hours in the morning, cover some shifts. Now, I fell asleep last night at about 4 in the morning after having played video games all night because today was my day off, so I could safely fall asleep at 4 in the morning and it wouldn't be a problem. But then when they phoned and said, can you come in? I'm tired, but I've got no specific reason that I can't, and I always said I would do if I could, so let's get dressed and go to work, only for a few hours. I'm just a vision of loveliness in the morning, aren't I? Few hours of work done. Extra bit of money, isn't it? Head home, play some more games. Got a rehearsal later on for Summer Holiday, a small show that I'm a small part of. Not a main character or a named character at all, just a kind of small extra. Bit of singing, bit of dancing, nothing major, but should be fun. Local kind of guild hall production. Today the shops are open again. I always hate when it's Sunday and I forget the shops all close early, so I try and go shopping and end up having to go to the kind of corner shop to buy noodles because they're the only thing I can buy. So I get home, do some shopping and stock up, and then play some more games. I'm thinking about giving the games that I review some kind of rankings because the Command & Conquer 3 Siberian Wars, the cast in it is amazing. It's like proper A-list actors, it's really good. Walking back home along the path, and I've just noticed there is a bird's nest in this hedge. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I've never seen a bird's nest that close up before. There's an actual nest in the hedge. There's nothing in it. I don't think it's abandoned, it's just empty right now. But that's really cool. I've never seen a bird's nest that close. I've just received and read some of the best news I've had in months, and it's not going to specifically further my career, but as a fan of where this is going, I'm so happy. So, Paul Shapiro wrote The Dolls of New Albion, which is one of my favourite musicals of all time. I got into all the Paul Shapiro musicals, I paid for them, I listened to them, they're amazing, and any viewers of this vlog will know that a few days ago, I responded to his request for fan voice submissions to be in his next musical, just have my voice there, and he responded saying, you're in, send me an email back. And I've just seen a Facebook post that Paul Shapiro has put up on his official site, and I want to read you the post, not because I'm being cocky or arrogant about this, but because I'm so happy that obviously my training has paid off. It says, thank you for all the submissions, they were excellent. 4 stood out for both delivery and recording quality. Some had lovely delivery, but the recording wasn't as pristine as the winners here. Josh Hayes, in brackets, who was far and away the best of the best, end brackets. Caroline Rutter Chance Martin and Daniel Sebastian. I have mixed your vocals into the tracks and it sounds awesome. So I've got my vocals in one of the latest musicals from an artist who I absolutely adore. The things he makes are fantastic. I cannot wait for that to come out and me to say proudly that I was in that. And Paul, you ever need vocals, just, lib and voiceovers, you let me know, mate. I'll sort you out. I'm so happy with that. Second piece of news, finally got a phone call back from Phil. He's been pretty busy every now and again. He is producing and directing a local musical called Made in Dagenham. Now, Made in Dagenham was a very, very big, very popular musical that's now available to amateur companies, and he's working on that. He wanted to know if I'd be interested in taking on some of these smaller male roles. Now, singing is not really my forte. I am not terrible, but I'm nowhere near, West End quality at all. So Phil said he'll put my name forward. I will see what I can do, and if I am free and able, then I might be able to get a small part, even if it's just a small acting part, in a small local production of Made in Dagenham. And despite the fact I say amateur and local, it is definitely as close to professional as you can get at a local level. The level of quality and of skill that Phil expects of anyone he works with is very, very high, and it's always very intimidating working with him in a very good way. So I'll let you guys know if that moves forward and if we get anything from that. 2 bits of news in the last 10 minutes, one from Paul Shapiro and one from Phil Simcox. Really happy with that. So for the next 9 days, until I get paid, the food choices in my house are going to be somewhat limited. Now, I'm not starving. I've never been in a situation where I've had to go hungry. I'm aware that I am privileged and lucky like that. But I've always had the option to, I'll just pop to the shop and grab something. For the next 9 days until payday happens, that option has been vastly reduced, and I'm going to see exactly how many ways you can cook pasta. And exactly how many ways. Over the next 9 days, I'm going to get brilliant at cooking rice and pasta. And I'm not even kidding, I'm probably going to have to eat that pot of pineapple that Pete got me. That's a tongue twister. Pot of pineapple that Pete prepared. I'll make a tongue twister out of that for a lesson I teach sometime. But yeah, in the next 9 days, I'm going to become a rice and pasta wizard. Like I said, never had to go hungry, just might go bland for a few days. Middle class problems. Well, a lot of drama-based things have happened today. Christian Cunningham, who I was talking about a few days ago, has asked if I would be involved, just to be kind of on the stage, moving around with, just to kind of make it look better. Not that it needs to look better, but to have me there to kind of pad out the numbers on stage. If I get involved with a Footloose show that he's putting on with his company as well. So I said, yep, if I've got free time, I will absolutely help out with that. That seems lovely. And Ben Higson, a friend of my brother Zach, Ben has asked me to be in a short film that he's making in Manchester, and that is filming tomorrow. And he has been kind enough to pay my train ticket to get to Manchester. You know someone's serious about making a film when they actually pay to get the actors there and back. So tomorrow I'll be able to make a vlog with a couple of shots and hopefully some footage of being on kind of a small student-style film set, which should be interesting. Gets me back into acting in front of a camera, which I haven't done in a while. I get to play a policeman who chases after a drug dealer, played by my brother. So yeah, that'll be a fun little thing tomorrow. So get some sleep early tonight, wake up bright and early tomorrow, and be off to Manchester. For now, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night.